Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is Let's Get It Done. Let's get this done. And it's chapter 5 or 6. I don't know. I think it's 6. And so now we're getting into the heart of it. We're getting into the real meat of starting this action that we're going to take. And we are beginning to get in that mindset to say, I can do anything. I can do anything through Christ. I can do anything with God. I can do anything with Mary by my side, with Archangel Michael or Raphael or all the archangels and angels, spirits, guides. Everybody who is on my side is with me. And last night there was a little challenge where I could have challenged myself and said, somebody was a little snarky with me and they said, "Oh, you got a little something on your shirt there. Can't you keep it, can't you keep it together or whatever like that?" And I could have been like, well, you're this or you that, or you did this or you did that, or your kids did this or that. I could have went back at her with the snarkiness, or I could have just said, "Oh yeah, I know I had a rough lunch," so made a joke out of it. And I'm not gonna partake the um in the drama, the stupidity of, oh, I'm gonna make her feel bad about herself. Um, so I was kind of proud of myself for how I handled that without getting snarky myself, because I really wanted to. And after thinking about it, I go, oh boy, I could have really got her good, but I didn't, and I'm proud of myself for that. I said it, and I said it beautifully. Oh yeah, it happens. Whatever. We spill in our shirt sometimes, and it had a little thing from lunch, from soup or something like that, and is what it is. And so I handled that pretty well, I believe. And so taking those actions, becoming more aware of what we can control and what we can't control is really important to me right now. And I really do want to start that group, and I really do want to finish my book, and I really do want to say it beautifully whenever something snarky comes my way. And I want to practice and practice and practice, and I know God's going to give me more time to be aware of how to say it beautifully, or give me the words to say how to say it beautifully. And if I focus on God, focus on Jesus, focus on Mary, focus on Archangel Michael to protect me, and then knowing that, Phil is right there by my side, that he's going to be there to kind of help me work through it, process through it. Yeah, that helps me knowing that I have people that support me and love me and want to see me at my best. So, yeah, let's see. What I have lots of decks out here today. So I think I'm gonna do two different decks. We're gonna do a new one, and this one is the vibrational medicine cards. These are an old deck I took out of storage. This is the book, so it's gonna be a long reading. And these are the cards, and they're really pretty cards. So let's see. The bottom is individuality. I like that word. And the card that we're picking for ourselves today is suffering. So let's go to suffering. Okay. And it says, As you realize you are inherently interconnected with every other sentiment and being, you feel both suffering and compassion. You are not alone. The poignancy of being in a sentient body is suffering. The suffering is the beginning of a transmutation at the opening of your heart to feeling with others. This does not mean that you will suffer more, but that you will realize how much all beings suffer, which in itself will transform suffering into a pure presence. As you allow yourself to feel suffering, you will transform suffering into pure presence. As you allow yourself to feel suffering, your self-pity will vanish into empathy. You are embedded in every living being, and every living being is embedded into you. The love light transmutes suffering when you allow yourself to feel what others through your the love light transmutes suffering when you allow yourself to feel with others through your suffering. Let suffering be pure energy. Let go of trying to possess it. And it says, when I feel pain, compassion wells up in me and transmutes suffering. So I like that one. Transmutes suffering. Pain transmutes suffering. So I hope that made sense for everybody. And I know those are longer readings, like writings. But I hope you suffered through that with me. And, we are all in pain at some point in our life. So that transmutes into suffering. And I shuffled, so I didn't look at that bottom card. And the bottom card is the Chariot. If you can see that. And it says, Archangel Metatron. And it says, an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. Public recognition. So, the card that's coming out at us today is the Queen of Earth. I like that card. That's very pretty. She's like manifesting. And it says, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Which is what I said about what happened last night. It was a challenge, there was a definite dig, I guess you could call it. And I didn't get upset. I didn't get like, oh, you're so right and I'm so wrong, and you're so good and I'm so bad. No, I just kind of said, yes, it happens, you get stuff on your shirt sometimes, and it's not a big deal. So what I wish for you today is to go out and transmute your suffering into compassion, into transformation, into empathy, into goodness, into kindness, into taking breaths of fresh air, and let your life transmute from suffering into beauty, if that makes sense. So, all right, I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.